What's going on, guys? Back at you with another pre-recorded video. You see the title of the video. Let's get into it. Let me start by saying this. Let's take this completely full circle. So I've let it be known on multiple lives in multiple videos that the people that got me into football are my godmother. Her uncle was a Cowboy fan. Her dad was a Steelers fan, and my uncle had no team to root for at that time. He just told me, like, we're never going to root for the Raiders or the Jets, the Raiders. I asked why not. He said, I don't like the Raiders. The Jets I curse. Those words came out of his mouth. I'm not making that up. My uncle did say that. So, we had teams from the AFC and the NFC, the Titans, and the Vikings back when they had a young receiver by the name of Randy Moss, and the Titans had Steve McNair and Eddie George. That didn't go so well for us at all. Then when the Patriots started doing good, my uncle became a Patriots fan. I refused to. And I started watching college football. These were the days of Pete Carroll at USC. Shout out to Pete Carroll. Anyway. Then USC started struggling because they lost scholarships because of Booster's thing, Reggie Bush, and other players, and yada yada yada. If you know, you know. So I remember, I think it was 2009. I had just moved into this house with my mom and dad. It was sometime in the winter, the first week of the NFL playoff. I was sick as a dog, stomach flu, sick as a dog, and I turned on the TV, and it was the Bengals versus the Jets in the wild card round of the playoffs, and the Jets won because the rally shut down Chad Johnson. And I'm like, okay, I can get into this team. They're physical, they got their relievers. They have Mark Sanchez as the quarterback who went to USC. I'm like, okay, I can get into this team. Then about a week later, Pete Carroll takes a job with the Seahawks, and then when that idea, I became a Seahawks fan. But I would always watch the Jets out of the corner of my eye just to see how they were doing. And I would always do that throughout the years, even as a kid. Because as a kid, every Sunday I would go to a flea flea market over here on the West Coast. We call it a swap meet, and they would always have games on, and it was usually the Jets in the morning and the Raiders in the afternoon on CBS, and the Jets always had Curtis Martin, Chad Pennington, and Santana Moss. And I would always think to myself, how is this team cursed? Not following the team like I do now. I follow the team like I do now because of, give me a second, as I share my screen. Because of Jamal Adams and two crazy Jets fans known as Tyson Roush and Kevin Sirkin, better known as PT, for prime time, and not because of Deion Sanders, but because of something else. Let me share my screen. Here we go. Because of these two crazy bastards right here. And the Jamal Adams trade from the Jets to the Seahawks, where they tried to win. Your luck, Joe. Jamal Adams, the first year. By the third year, you'll want to kill him. And they were proven correct. Shout out to these two. But when that trade happened, they sent me everything to do with the Jets, with Jamal Adams and yada yada yada. And they still send me stuff to this day. Shout out to them. So I started following the team along with them. And I would always hear them arguing about quarterbacks like Sam Darnold and then whether they should draft Zach Wilson. Everyone but me and PT said, whether we're saying yes, and me and PT were the only ones saying, no. But I'll get back to that in a second. Let me try to calm down for a minute. Alright. I've calmed down. Thank God for that. This heat is getting to me. Anyway, It seems like every quarterback they get since Joe Namath guarantees a Super Bowl 31 has been cursed. Whether it's Ken O'Brien, Boomer Esiason, Vinny Testaverde, Chad Pennington, Brett Favre, Mike Sanchez, Sam Darnold, Zach Wilson, and now Aaron Rodgers. If you watch my stream last night that I had to take down because a family member came in and saying, copyright stuff off Instagram on their phone like genius. Like the genius they are. I won't say any name. Just a freaking family member. Anyway. You would have heard me say when Aaron Rodgers went down and needed help getting back up, I said, are the Jets cursed? And that wasn't a sarcastic question. That was a 100% real question. Are the Jets freaking cursed? Whether it's the quarterback or the coaches, like Rex Wright bearing a football, or Todd Bowles being, well, Todd Bowles. Let me just leave it at that. Or Ryan Fitzpatrick choking in a must-win game, or just a lot of things for Jets fans over the years. I can't do it justice. Those guys can. I feel for them. I feel their pain. Because even though the Jets came back and won last night because Josh Allen played horribly and the Jets defense played incredible. Zach Wilson is still not the answer for the Jets, but he's the only quarterback left that they have. And that is not a good thing for the Jets at all. Let me gather myself. Let me give you an example as to why. In the second quarter, they just caught a screen pass to a tight end or running back. I can't remember which right now. Screen passes are simple enough to complete. You let the defense get to the quarterback. The quarterback floats it out to a receiver, a running back, or a tight end before he gets touched. And that should be open yards for whoever catches the ball. Instead, Zach Wilson went into scramble mode, went about 15 yards backwards, and almost stepped out of bounds before throwing the damn ball away. And almost got intercepted. On top of that, I'm not making this up. You can go back and watch watch the highlights for yourself. The fact that the Jets didn't have a backup quarterback, not named Zach Wilson, on this team is unexcusable. The fact that a top defense is going to have to play their best every game, and if they don't, that team's going to lose because their quarterback is inept. It's a joke. I don't even know what else to say at this point. I want to try to be positive, but I can't because I know what Zach Wilson is and what he isn't. And what he is still raw as a quarterback, and what he isn't is ready to be a starting quarterback yet, and it's already 3 years in. So with that being said, until the next one, God first, God bless. Stay safe, stay out of trouble, and until the next one, I'm out. Peace.